I'm going to show you a full body dynamic stretch routine. It's a great warm up that you can do before any workout, and I do this with all my clients before our sessions. So we're going to get all the joints moving. Start with your wrists. Just move your wrists around in one direction, and then circle your wrists around in the opposite direction. And you're going to shake out your arms, right over left, left over right. As you do that, just walk around on your toes. You don't have to go far. So if you're at home like I am, just make sure you're not going to crash into any furniture, run into any lamps. We got to watch out for the ceiling fans overhead for this next one. We're going to swing the arms up and down. And you might be walking on your heels for this one. Short, choppy steps, warming up those ankles. Try to keep your arms straight at the top, reaching for the ceiling. And then you're going to go back to toe walking and circle your arms to the front. So we're loosening up our joints, getting ready for the workout ahead. This should also be getting you a little bit warmer, heart rate going up, just preparing for the workout. And then switch back to heel walk and circle the arms to the back. So this is very invigorating. We always do our dynamic stretches before our workout. We save our static stretches for the end. Now go ahead and plant your feet and reach your arms out to a T. And you're going to rotate your palms up to the sky and then turn your palms forward, down, and back, rotating it up to the sky. So if your shoulders are talking to you on this one, take your arms down lower like a capital letter A shape, or if it's okay, keep them up at a T. And then we're going to swing one arm up and one arm down. Again, keep the arm straight at the top. And then keep doing these, or switch to crazy eights. A little more for the shoulders, maybe film those triceps. It's kind of like cow face arms in yoga, but a nice dynamic movement. And then come back to center, relax your arms. Roll your shoulders to the front. Perfect. And then when you're done, reverse directions, roll them to the back. So in our dynamic stretches, we're not trying to increase our range of motion, we're just getting to the range of motion that we currently have. Let those shoulders stay down and back. Now we're going to get some movement through the neck. Lean your right ear to your right shoulder. Nice gentle stretches. Again, we're not pushing or forcing. Come back up to center, switch sides. We're just moving in the range of motion that we have right now. Warming up our body, getting ready for the workout. And then come up to center one last time, over to the left. Good, and up. Now we're going to look. So turn your head to the right, keep your chest pointed straight ahead. And center, turn your head to the left, keep your chest pointed straight ahead. Center, one more time looking right. And center, one more time looking left. Perfect. And we're going to take this movement down into the spine. So let's start with lateral flexion. Plant those feet shoulder distance apart and side bend right and left. Now you can keep both arms down by the sides, or maybe the top arm is swinging up and over. Again, watch out for ceiling fans. So as you move from side to side, keep your feet firmly planted into the ground so your weight is equal. Draw your tailbone down toward your heels, bending through the side of the waist. Feel that stretch. If you're reaching up overhead, you're getting a little bit more mobility work through your shoulder as well. And then when you finish this last one, we're going to go into a twist. So pivoting on your toe as you swing your arms, maybe wrapping up your body. Twisting from side to side, let that feel good on your back. If you want less, don't swing the arms as much, just relax the arms. So the arms will give you a little bit of momentum for a deeper twist, if that feels good. And then when you feel even from side to side, we're going to come back to center. Those feet might step a little wider than shoulder distance for cat-cow. So as you inhale, arch the back and look up. As you exhale, tuck, round, and scoop. Breathing in, looking up. Breathing out, tuck, round, and scoop. Inhale. So just like we would do in yoga, arching and rounding the back. Let those knees and hips move as much as you need to get that big range of motion through the spine. Moving from the top of the head all the way out to the tail. And then when you finish, in a rounded back like cat, roll up to the top. Keep those feet about shoulder distance or a little wider. We're going to circle those hips. So imagine you're drawing a circle around your feet. Just getting some movement into the hips. Awesome. Notice that this movement's coming from the hips, not the head. I'm not swinging my head around in a circle, moving those hips around. And then reverse direction, just like you're drawing a circle around your feet. You'll feel that your abs and your back muscles are contracting as you switch positions, holding you up. That's part of the fun of this dynamic stretch routine. You're not just stretching, you're working. You're getting your muscles ready for the workout ahead. All right, come on back to center. Let's get into the hips a little bit more. High knee pulls. So when you lift up on your knee, you're gonna squeeze it into your chest. And then if you can, you're also gonna pop up onto your toe. So you're getting more work into your ankle and your calf, working on your balance. As you get that nice deep stretch, make sure that you're staying tall through your standing leg. You don't want to bend your knee or collapse through your spine. Nice and tall, alternating that pull. This could be something if you have space, you're traveling. If not, you can just do it right in place, right where you're at. And then when we feel even, we're gonna do butt kickers, heels to your glutes. So just kicking those heels up to your glutes, firing up our hamstrings, stretching through the front of the knee, quadriceps. All right, should be getting warmer, starting to get out of breath, heart rate getting up. And then we're gonna do hacky sacks, my favorite, out in front. So swinging your foot toward your hand. We're not bending over to touch the foot. Try to get that foot up toward your hand. And it's not about a big knee lift. Just swing your foot toward your hand. Kind of feels like pigeon in yoga. Getting that nice dynamic hip stretch. All right, then we got toy soldiers. So arms out in front, kicking. Remember, we're just trying to get to the range of motion we have. We're not trying to increase the range of motion in this dynamic stretch or dynamic warm-up. This is the one where you gotta focus on keeping your kicking leg straight, your standing leg straight, and your spine nice and tall. So you don't wanna collapse as you kick. Make the kick lower if that's happening. All right, then when you feel even from side to side, we're gonna do lateral lunges. So take your feet nice and wide. If you wanna hold on to something, you can. Lunge side to side. Feet planted into the ground. Moving side to side, it's kind of like a squat on one leg and an inner thigh stretch on the opposite leg. And then the last movement we're gonna do is plank to downward facing dog. So plant your hands, move from high plank to downward facing dog. So one more opportunity to warm up those shoulders, get a little stretch to the calves and the hamstrings. If you're counting your reps on these, you can do anywhere from 12 to 20 repetitions. But all in all, this dynamic warm-up, maybe 5-7 minutes at the most, just getting you ready to transition from whatever you were doing into your workout. And you can do this before any workout, strength training, if you're doing cardio, going for a run. And that's it. That is your full body dynamic warm-up.